Yeah. Hannah Jefferies has been along this route today as she watched the processional. Let's go to her now. Hannah, give us some of your perspective here today.
That's right, Chad and Tanya. This funeral home behind me, it's where everything started today, and it's where everything will end tonight. Excuse me. Today wraps up 2 weeks of our whole community, including us, just grieving for this loving, amazing man. You just heard in that package of how good of a man Sergeant Nix was. Chad, you mentioned it earlier, he is set apart. That is so clear from all of the interviews we have done. For the past 2 weeks, we talked to the Domestic Violence Center. We talked to, people in the community, people in other agencies. I mean, even in our circumference around Greensboro, people knew this man. He was so much more than just your everyday, I'm going to go to work and do this. The stories that I hear even inspire me to be a better person. I think, everybody watching this processional today over here at the funeral home, just so many people from different walks of life that work in different areas, blocking this entire street off, blocking 10 miles of Greensboro roadway today for him, for this man, because as we have said, he's set apart. You have been to the memorials. We've taken you there. You have heard the people who knew him. You've heard from his family. They're just a family of first responders too. His family has lots of firefighters in his family as well. And just the way that he passed even is a testament to his character. You don't have people who, oftentimes I'm a part of a Back the Blue family. My father was in law enforcement for a long time. And when you say goodbye to those people, when they get called out to a call in the middle of the night, or even if they're working a 9 to 5 shift during the day, you always have that voice in the back of your mind of what could happen, what could happen in this situation. You're more so at ease when they're off duty. And this situation where Sergeant Nix was shot and killed was when he was off duty. And it is just a testament to who he really was. He was committed to fighting crime on or off the clock, if he was getting paid or if he wasn't getting paid. And that is why we are referring to this man as an absolute hero today. That's why you see law enforcement agencies from the mountains to the coast, from Virginia, Tennessee. That's why we have so many state officials here today and just high up people, because they realize, and all of us realize, that this man was just simply set apart. And over the past 2 weeks, today you saw the last salute, and then people in this area at the funeral home just came out of their homes and lined this sidewalk just so they could be somewhat a part of today, somewhat a part of the last salute or the last wave or the last goodbye, really, to Sergeant Nix. And of course, we've brought you the stories over the past 2 weeks, and of course, he'll be laid to rest today, but this isn't the end. As you heard from that lady earlier, his memory, the good things you do for people, they don't forget them. And I think that's what's so beautiful. And in this funeral, I'm sure in less than an hour, we'll be able to see and hear even more of the amazing things that this man did in our community. And it truly is touching just to see everybody that is coming out for him. Amber Lake mentioned it. We've all just been pulled to tears because of the tragedy that happened in our area and because of the amazing man that we have been able to tell you who he is through those stories. And we are over here at the funeral home. Everybody left about an hour ago to start the processional, to start the funeral. And after the funeral, we do expect that the hearse will be brought back here, and this is where everything will wrap up today. But it won't really wrap up, as I said, because his memory and the amazing things he did, people will not forget that.